This is our final teaser trailer and it's called Trespasser. It's a horror genre type film. So it was a bit complicated when we started filming it, but we hope you like it.
Cool, okay, turn the lights off please. I'll play it full screen. Yeah, I'm quite excited. Okay, pause it. Mid opens it out. Should be sound. Right. Ooh, round of applause for that dream. Really good. Okay, lights on please. And great, thank you. Rowan, let's start with you. A positive about that particular teaser. What did you like about it? Lots to say.
Many of the different horror conventions used in trailers.
Okay, such as?
They have an antagonist that wears scary masks.
Yep.
Light out of screen, maybe.
Good, okay, so we certainly know that we're watching a teaser trailer, and we certainly know that we're watching a teaser trailer of the horror genre, so those first two kind of important things are ticked off there straight away. Absolutely, good. Jack?
I really liked how it goes backwards at the end. That was really cool. Almost that.
Yeah.
That's kind of face, was it?
It was actually. Playing around with the narrative I think works really well, and kind of to a certain extent adds to the creepiness. You sort of see these characters, you know something bad's going to happen to them, then you kind of see them again, and you think, oh, it's going back to the start, and it's a little bit kind of unsettling. Absolutely, good point. Lucy?
I thought like the different use of colours was nice. So there's like the green bit, which is night vision or something, and the sort of sepia and the grey, and then it's interesting.
It is interesting to watch, and the whole point about a teaser trailer is you shouldn't be watching teaser trailers and feel a bit bored. You know, you should be watching teaser trailers and be quite excited and quite, really buy into the mystery of it and want to go and watch the film and want to know how the dog and how the girl with the camera and how the girl, the person with the mask and how the girl being dragged along the floor, how all of that fits together. So you leave those mysteries open, which I really like. Yeah, good point, Stephanie.
I thought the music was really good and it fitted in really well, and also how the two main characters, I assume they're Hannah and Nick, how they made them look like just normal people, which made it even scarier because they're just average people.
Yeah. I mean, you could say, if you look at representation in the clip, you could say you've got your kind of two blonde, horror victim girls to a certain extent. But yeah, they're both sort of seen, kind of smiling, and you think, oh no, something bad's going to happen to them, isn't it? And it makes you feel kind of unsettled and a bit nervous. Yeah, good. Chris?
I think like all the shot types were really good. They're like steady and not like jolty or anything like that.
Yeah.
It made it work well.
I think that's an important point about shot size. I think sometimes the temptation is to do everything handheld because you're making horror and you're making it in the woods and stuff, but actually you have got a nice mixture where the camera is still and the meaning's created through what we actually are watching. And I think that's an important point. I think you've varied it just about right. Dan?
I read it played around with time and like done things in different orders.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to say you have to kind of follow a particular order in a teaser trailer, is there? Most don't. I mean, and I think they've taken that on board. Yeah, exactly. It's such a different way of making a film than maybe last year when you were really trying to make things in the right order. It can be more complicated, and actually what you can end up with sometimes is a bit of a mishmash, bricolage of all sorts that doesn't quite fit together. And actually I think you've managed to avoid that quite well. I think it all does fit together quite nicely. Okay, question to you three. What do you think is the strength of your trailer? Now you're looking at the big screen for the first time with the sound nice and loud. What do you think? Yeah, we wanted to do that and we pulled that off. You know, it's not perfect, but we really like the way this came out.
I like the way it starts and ends and also ends again.
Okay. So the narrative and the way that's put together. Okay,
My
interesting.
favourite bit of the intertitles. Like when some bits they come on and they stay on, but then there's the two with the haunting of Fairfield and Don't Cross Line that come up first and then they slowly reappear and stay on longer.
And I saw that, and I think that works really nicely too. You watch it first time, you think, oh, is that a bit of an editing mistake? But actually, you keep it going, and you can see that's done for effect. I think that's something you could write about in your evaluation and make sure the examiner really kind of that's obviously examiner that's designed to make people feel a bit uneasy. Good. Back to kind of the middle again. Rowan, a bit of constructive criticism. Something you think maybe is possibly a weakness of the trailer, if there is one.
Is the hand meant to be with the dog, or is that? Yeah. Oh, okay, because I was wondering if that was meant to be in there, sort of otherwise. Yeah.
It's supposed to be the killer trying to shut the dog up, but obviously you don't see that far.
Okay, interesting. Jack?
I can't remember which production company it was, but there was, I think it was possibly the sounds from the clip you got, and I think it was a bit. It kind of interrupts the calm music, which is kind of making.
Oh, because it comes on in the middle, doesn't it? Not the middle, but third of the way through. Lionsgate. Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, I don't quite remember that bit myself, but yeah, the use of sound is an interesting one. You never want it to be too distracting, so you have to look at that one again and have a little think about it. That's a good point. Lucy? It's hard. I know it's hard. Is there anything? I mean, you might say no. I can't think of anything. But
I don't know if it is a criticism. There's like, you know, teaser trailers are supposed to be really ambiguous.
Yes.
Maybe it's a little too ambiguous because I've literally. But that might be good.
Yeah, that might be good. It depends what you're going for, doesn't it? I mean, yeah, sometimes teaser trailers are designed just to kind of get people talking, get people excited, and get people engaging with it. And sometimes they're trying to give something away with the narrative, and it's a fine line. It is a very fine line to cross sometimes, and you guys can think about that in your evaluation. Stephanie?
Just the same as Jack. I think everything else is really good.
Yeah, good point. Thank you. Always rubbish to go last. Chris?
No, I can't really think about most of it's really well put together.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they fulfilled their remit, absolutely. I mean, you fulfilled your remit, absolutely. And I think that's kind of to your credit, really. Dan?
Just that Lionsgate thing, the sound. Like, wave sounds going on at once.
Okay. And again, same question to you three, really. Having watched it again, big screen, everything else, is there anything you thought, oh, we didn't quite pull that off, we tried to, but maybe that wasn't quite how we envisaged it?
We didn't follow like our original narrative, which is something that I think we wanted to put in. But I think
Which was what? Remind me?
it was just
Big old fire, which probably would have helped more with the narrative to
Storyline.
make it less